So, Athi, the objective of this march, we've seen many of these in the past.
Well, the objective is very clear. They are out here to march against gender-based violence. Now, the provincial government here in the Eastern Cape will be leading this march. We understand that the MEC for Transport and Safety, as well as the MEC for Social Development, as well as Health, will be here to lead this march to the Port Elizabeth High Court. They are, like I said, marching against gender-based violence. They're marching against women abuse in and around the country. Now, they are expected to gather here at the corner of Govan Mbeki Road and Albany Road. We have seen a number of police vans that have been making the rounds as well, clearly showing that they will also be present during this march. We spoke to some of the organizers a couple of minutes ago, and they were saying to us that they're still waiting for those vehicles which will be transporting people who will be a part of this march today. And also, just to recap some of what has been happening in court, we understand that the defense lawyer Duberman asked for Judge Makola to recuse himself. However, he did dismiss that application. So he asked Duberman, that is, for a postponement until Thursday so that senior counsel can make a decision, and that he wants, obviously, his decision, he wants to appeal his judgment in this matter. So, you have these group of supporters rallying behind Cheryl Zondi and many other witnesses that will be taking the stand, who've alleged that Timothy Omotoso has sexually assaulted them. And then on the other hand, I had an opportunity a couple of days ago outside court to speak to some of the congregants from Timothy's church, and they were saying to us that they're waiting for justice to take its course and that they are not out here to incite any violence, because there has been some scuffles and fights between the two opposing groups here in Port Elizabeth. So we are yet to hear from the church. We've sent them various emails to try and get them to respond and give comment on what has been happening throughout their pastor's trial. They will get back to us by the end of today.
Well, Athi, there's been lots of talk about the treatment of the complainant here, Cheryl Zondi, thus far, especially the line of questioning from the defense lawyer, Peter Doberman. The objective of marching to the court, is it to purely raise or just raise awareness, or are they going to be handing over a memorandum to some court official?
Well, it's to raise awareness, Oli, around the fact that a lot of women in and around the country are faced with similar situations where a lot of them are raped, a lot of them are very scared to even come forward following some of these incidents happening to them. So they are just, trying to raise awareness and trying to make sure that all women who allege that they have been raped and that have been sexually assaulted, urging them to come forward, saying that our government structures should try to support them. We know that the minister in the presidency, Bathabile Dlamini, was also in court a couple of days ago, and she's saying that there will be hearings held nationally, specifically targeting kind of like all the faith or all the religious churches that where people feel that they have been sexually assaulted from those religious churches. They're saying that women should come forward and speak up at those hearings that they will be hosting throughout the country. So the provincial government here in the Eastern Cape also saying that they support the efforts by the Minister Dlamini, who has called on these hearings. After this march, there will be an engagement between the various organizations that are obviously standing and fighting for women abuse.
All right, Athi Mtongana, thank you very much for that update. Live for us in Port Elizabeth, watching that march against gender-based violence.